Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We're going to have a look at the Carbine C45. C45 BR meaning brass, 45mm padlock, 8mm shackle, and molybdenum molybdenum, I think that's how you say it, shackle. That's the shackle, that's the steel shackle. Clearance is 30mm, supplied KD. So we do sell these locks in our lock shop. You can have this key to like, you can have this key to differ. Hey, you can even have it keyed to your order if you wish, because we can pull them apart and we can rekey them. They come in this nice little sexy box here, which says locksmith grade padlock, LKW5, which is the same as LW5. It's C4 6-pin. I'm pretty sure C4 is a 5-pin, but anyway, C4 meaning that it's this profile here, this Lockwood type profile, and it's a 6-pin keyway. You can also drop it down to a 5-pin, so you can make it compatible with the rest of your house as well, because most houses and a lot of key-to-like places are all 5-pin, so you can easily drop that. You can also put in restricted into it quite well, which is the next comment it makes here, accepts restricted key systems. Okay, so that's all it says on the box here. This is made by Dave Korb, of course, as we've known them as Locking Lollies. Alright, cool. So they actually make this padlock. So as where a lot of the ABUS 8345, they're all made overseas and things like this, this is, you know, should be made actually in Australia or manufactured for an Australian company, depending on how much is, you know, made there. So there's that Molly something shackle. I'll give you some specs on that too. So we know the outer diameter, we're talking 7.87, internal 23.5, clearance, we've got 29.5. Body thickness is definitely thicker than normal. We've got 22.10. Body length here, including the plug, we've got 56.2 and 21.8 across the body. Now, when choosing between a different your type of padlocks, you've got a few different choices. Lockton, ABUS, Carbine. They're all pretty much about the same size, and they all pretty much do the same thing. It's just they're built differently, the construction's different, and where they're made is different. So you're really talking horses for courses. You know, they're all good. They've got the little weeping holes for lubrication, as you can see. Let's give it a little click. So these also do have a key retain function as well, but it's not in there. I believe there's it's something to do with the cam as normal. Right, let's pull it apart. Alright, so there we have it. 2 screws to take the back of the plug off, and then the cam will come off the back of the plug, and then you can rotate it. You can do a quick change if you wish, just the same as the ABUS and some of the other locks have. Rotate it 180 degrees, flick your pins out, put your new pins in, and away you go. Rotate it around. I generally just like to pull it from the back. I find it easier. That's your figure 8 housing there. Nothing too flash. You have the option, just like before with some of the other locks, if you want to turn that now, you can actually remove your shackle. So if you need a shackle that's bigger, we're going to rotate that now, and as you see, pop, there's my shackle, and I'm going to rotate it and get it back in there. So when you turn your key, you cannot rotate your shackle off. I'm going to rotate it that little bit further, and it just went spring. Right, so the ball bearing came out. That's the ball bearing to lock this shackle in place. Let's see if I can get this all back together. Back with my hair. Come on. Here we go. So ball bearing securing it is. Yep. Alright, that's in the good position. So this is a snap shut padlock. You simply just open it up and snap it. So unless you put the screwdriver in there and turn it right around, you can't get the shackle out. The shackle doesn't come out normally. So let's put our part back in there. Nice and tight. Check it with the key first. Bang and bang. So if I wanted to rekey that, that's how simple it would be. That's some of the benefits with these padlocks. If you've watched any of my other padlocks where I build some of the old 245 padlocks by hand with the little rivets along the side, there's like 40-50 parts you've got to put in order. With this one here, you can simply come up, turn your key, undo a screw, pop the cylinder out, 2 screws on the back of the cam, throw 6 more pins in there, and away you go, or throw it on a restricted and away you go. So that's why they're a lot quicker than the old school padlocks. There's no linishing, there's no nothing, you've got a perfect finish, and it's just like that. So we can set these padlocks up to whatever you would like. If you'd like it set to an order that you've placed with us, let's say you bought 4 deadbolts and a couple of patio bolts and you want them all keyed alike with a padlock, we can do that. So that's what it means about keying your order alike. If you just want to buy 5 or 6 of them keyed alike, then purchase the ones that actually say in the description keyed alike, because it's cheaper than our locksmiths having to dismantle it and key it alike. If you want them all to have different keys, that's where we use the terminology KD, as in key to differ. Padlocks generally come in 2 configurations off the bat. One of them is key like and the other one's key to differ. Key to differ meaning you get different keys, key to like meaning they all use the same key. This particular padlock is a KD, which means it's going to come with 2 different keys. If I pick another one up off the shelf, it's going to have different keys to the first one, and so on and so forth. If I go for KA, if I pick 2 padlocks up off the shelf, they're both going to have the same key because they're key like. So this padlock's available from our lock shop. You go to locks under, just go to our website and go locks and then go padlocks and accessories. You'll find it there under carbine. It's a good little padlock, pretty good for the money, nice, strong, does everything you'd want it to do. If you've got any comments, leave them down below, and thanks for watching.